Previously on Addy Family Adventures.
Alright, so this is Fred the Mastodon.
Okay, so the 5-year-old says deer would say that beavers are silly. Bobcat caught the bird and he was eating it, and a hunter killed the bobcat. And oh my gosh, he's eating the rabbit.
The Pipe Creek sinkhole. A startled rhinoceros snorts and splashes while a short-faced bear basks in the sun. Like the water.
Yeah, can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. And here we got one of the jaguars. So over here we have a saber-toothed, what is this, cat? Turned up in this layer. This thick neck, muscles attached to the skull, power to ripping action of the upper canine teeth. So saber-toothed cats tackled and pinned their prey with strong, powerful front legs. And down here, they have this saber-toothed cat's tooth. It stabbed, it ripped through flesh. The saber-toothed cat tooth was lethal. So you can actually feel it. So here they have the dire wolf inside the cave, and it was just talking about how animals that live in caves would be born and die there, find their prey or become prey. So this is a dire wolf. It looks like maybe trapped inside the cave.
Yeah, because he went after the same wolf.
The Pacera?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I see. So, no, I seen. So, from over here you can see kind of like the pig-like animal that it went after, and it fell down in this pit. And even though he'll have a meal, he'll probably starve to death down here. So, this is a relative of our friend Fred, who we seen earlier. So, different parts of mastodons. It's rare to find many bones from one mastodon. That looks like noise.
Yeah, right.
In 2000, the Gums family in LaPorte County, Indiana, called in a crane to dredge a ditch on their farm. When the operator uncovered a large skull, the family contacted the museum. So I'm going to take it this came from the whole entire, almost a lot of it, right?
So the only thing missing was all 12 major leg bones.
Right. Oh, wow.
What happened to them is a mystery.
All right, so here we have the Jefferson ground sloth, which lived about 15,000 years ago. The giant sloth's huge claws came in handy for pulling down tree branches to strip tasty leaves. Sloths were herbivores and lived in lowland forests along Indiana rivers. So it says the reason why it was called a Jefferson ground sloth is Thomas Jefferson proposed the first name of the animal, Megalox lononyx, in 1797 after someone sent him claws found in western Virginia. He thought the claws came from a huge lion. So they also have a claw down here for the sloth. Over here. So yeah, oh wow. So this giant beaver right here in front of us was actually found in the county we're from. So this is giant beaver compared to the sloth and the bear. This beaver looks like a lightweight, but it qualifies as the biggest rodent ever found in North America. Fully grown, it's measured around 7 feet long and weighed more than 200 pounds, 4 times the weight of the most modern beavers. So you got the beaver here. So this beaver probably didn't cut trees. Scientists think the animal snipped and chewed through roots and aquatic plants like the modern muskrat. So this would be, is this the tooth?
Yeah.
All right. Over here we have the giant short-faced bear. All right. It says Was this the biggest, baddest bear ever? Paleontologists think the short-faced bear was the deadliest carnivore in North America because of its enormous size and thick, powerful jaws. Standing 10 to 12 feet tall, the beaver was bigger than the bear was bigger than any modern bear, even grizzlies, and it was quick. It could run down horses, bisons, muskox, or caribou. So they also have the jawbone down here.
That's a good jawbone.
Yeah. So this is a scene based on a real dig site in Stark County, Indiana. When Andrew, how would you say that, Margie? Kalarick dug a fish pond on his Indiana farm, he was surprised to find a big leg bone. He called us to identify it, and in 1980, the museum excavated the site. We found mastodon bones alongside fish bones like bass, perch, and sunfish. This mastodon likely fell in the lake and died. A pollen study helps us recreate the landscape. You see here, it's a spruce forest that's common today in Canada. I think if you push the stuff, so.
I love when one boat or angry traffic. What did Mastodon sound like? We can listen to just a moment of Mastodon.
So that's a female elephant in heat.
A female elephant in heat rumbles after mating.
That's an African elephant. A male elephant, and that's an African elephant.
A male elephant in musk warns that he is agitated. An elephant's trumpet blast threatens lions.
So what is this?
Amidst the sounds of birds around a cool northern lakeshore, a large mastodon moves onto the frozen lake. With a sharp crack of breaking ice, the terrified beast suddenly trumpets, shocked by immersion in icy water. In vain, the mastodon struggles wildly to gain a foothold and escape. Listen as the scene in front of you unfolds.
So over here we got some more. We have a male muskox. Boasted a built-in helmet for headbutting. It says, see the thick bony skull on this male muskox? It looks like skull of modern muskox that lower their heads and rams each other head to defend their turf.
Is that how they call rams sometimes?
I don't know. That's up here. They got a stag moose right over here. The flashiest headgear got the girls. How could the stag moose stand out from the herd during mating season? The most spectacular antlers made the females take notice. So that's the stag moose right there. Chew on this. So I think also they have that's probably a mammoth and a mastodon maybe.
This is chew on that.
So the mammoth teeth, flat teeth, ground up tough grass.
Oh, so that one right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think isn't it that right there?
Oh, they're gonna move. They're gonna show you how they chew.
Okay. Yeah. Are you sure? Oh, I guess they do.
I guess I don't know.
Mastodon's pointy teeth crush leaves and branches.
Do you notice the difference in them?
Yeah.
This one kind of goes in a circuit, but that one kind of goes back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So once again, this is the mammoth's flat teeth, but then this is the mastodon's pointy teeth over here.
They put fresh leaves and branches.
What do they have next? It says lookalikes.
Oh, so they're talking about the difference between the
Yeah.
two. So the mastodons roamed low forests and swamps. Its cone-shaped teeth cut round corners. And then the woolly mammoth grazed in open grasslands.
So by looking at the teeth then, when we know this is a mastodon, and we know that the one back here is a mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're starting to get where people are introduced into Indiana, and you start to see some of the different stuff that were made by them here. We have, from a young age, native children learn how to make and use tools. Showing how to make pottery and everything. I've got this little show over here where it's like I don't think they had this last time I was here.
Did you see how
Yeah.
they played jumping?
So it says, families hunted for wild foods and sowed seeds to grow a ready supply. So it says, by 300 CE, people sowed seeds in gardens and grew plants like sunflowers, squashes, and goosefoot, which is closely related to the quinoa at your local groceries.
I like quinoa. Hunters in 1900 CE, runners preferred the bow and arrow because they could fire multiple shots with speed and accuracy.
Right.